Good morning and welcome to this video as we continue with our personal development series. So, we are looking at the fundamentals of personal development, and today we're going to look at yet another important fundamental of personal development, and this is communication and relationships. Communication and relationships. One thing for sure is no man is an island. We need each other each day of our lives. And the impact that each person has on the other person's life can never be known, not until that person ceases to offer that impact. So, effective communication and strong relationships are vital for personal and professional success. So you don't only need to develop good relations on your personal level, but also on your professional level. If you are to achieve success either on a personal level or on a professional level, or both, you need to embrace the power of relating with people. You need to develop good relations with the people around you. So I'm going to talk about four strategies that you need to put in place for you to become a better communicator and for you to become good at relationships. Number one thing to consider is active listening. Active listening. Now, there are people who are always talking. There are some of us who are always uh, talking and we're explaining ourselves here and there without paying or without giving time to listening. Okay, so it's very important that if you are to be good at communication or if you are to maintain good relationships, it's important to actually participate in active listening. There is a time that you need to listen. So there's a time that you need to talk and there's a time that you need to listen. So some of us, we talk when we're supposed to listen and we listen when we are supposed to talk. Once you mix those two, once you do them wrongly, you are not going to effectively communicate. Your message is not going to be clearly sent out there, or you are not going be to receive the message that you're supposed to get from other people. So active listening is very important. Active listening is not a sign of weakness. Listen when you are supposed to listen and pay attention to what you are listening. So pay full attention to the speaker, show empathy, and respond thoughtfully. Active listening makes you understand the subject better and helps you to think positively. By actively listening or by listening, you are going to give yourself to learning more and understanding more what is being talked about. When you listen, you are going to reason better because you are going to think through what someone is telling you and you're going to be able to read through the lines and pick the important message that is important for your life. So participate in active listening. Number two, clear communication. Clear communication. Let your message be clear. What you're communicating, let it be something that is easily understood and can easily be gotten by someone. So by clear communication, what you are saying is that be clear and concise in your communication to avoid misunderstandings. If you are saying no, let your no be no. If you are saying yes, let your yes be yes. Don't say this and do the opposite and do the opposite. What you say and what you do should be in line with one another. So don't say something and do something else. What you say should always be in sync with what you do. Your actions should always be as a result of what you say. So clear communication is very, very important. Say your values, say your goals, and do your values and do your goals. Don't say your values and then do the opposite. Don't say your goals and then do the opposite. So be clear in your communication. By being clear in your communication, people are going to know who you are, people are going to understand you, and they're going to relate with you in that best way that you're supposed to be related to. So very important that as we continue on the journey of personal development, as we work on this fundament of communication and relationships, we need to be clear in our communication. Let what we want to achieve be clearly laid down, and our work should be in line with what we are communicating. Number three important strategy to implement here is conflict resolution. Conflict resolution. There are two words here. There's conflict and there is resolution here. Now, conflicts can come at any time. Sometimes we might not even know uh, when we're going to find ourselves in conflict with another person. But when conflicts come, it's very important that we should find solutions to those conflicts. That's where now resolution comes in. So you need to be someone who is going to develop or who is going to invest himself or herself in conflict resolutions, in resolving the conflicts. It's normal as human beings to question here and there because we are different, okay? But it is important that we should find solutions to the problems that are created. We should not be the people to create problems, but we should be people to create solutions to the problems that are there. So, what we are saying here on conflict resolution is that develop skills that develop skills to manage and resolve conflicts constructively. Don't be the one that causes conflicts. Always strive to resolve conflicts amicably. Be someone who is going to always stand in the gap or stand in between the people that are conflicting each other. Find solutions to those conflicts and find a better way of how people can work together even amidst these conflicts, and how these conflicts they can minimize and promote a culture of working together, promote a culture of oneness, and promote a culture of understanding each other regardless of the misunderstandings that can be there. So dealing with human beings or dealing with people, we're always going to find ourselves in conflict with one another depending on what we are doing. But it's very important to find solutions to those conflicts, because without solutions, those conflicts are going to uh, make us focus on on negative energy. Those conflicts are going to deter us from doing better in what we are supposed to do, and we're not going to become great in our lives. Okay, so it's very important that conflict resolution should be your goal as well as you are working on your communication and relationships. Number four strategy to implement is networking. Networking. No man is an island. I mentioned earlier to say that we need one another, and the impact that the other person has on our lives sometimes cannot be realized not until that person actually ceases to give us that impact. That's when you're going to realize that indeed this person was impactful in my life. In Tonga, there's a saying that we say, mwenzu usiaji sisi. Yeah, yeah, mwenzu usiaji sisi ya maneno. Okay, so uh, you are going to realize how important that visitor has been in your home after he has gone. Okay, the time that the visitor will be there, maybe they'll be even complaining, you know, why this person not going? Okay, but then when that person goes, that's when you're going to realize the gap that that person has left in your house or in your home. So it is very important that you are going to be someone who is going to develop good networks with people. As you are maintaining or as you are creating those relationships with people, create relationship with those people that are impactful in your life. Network with those people that are going to help you achieve your personal and professional goals. So build and maintain a network of supportive relationships for personal and professional growth. Be relevant and don't always want to be the one gaining in any situation. Give out what you have to give out what you have and gain. Okay. So in networking, you should not be it should not be a parasitic kind of relationships. You should always give out what you are supposed to give, and let those people also give in what they are supposed to give for the relationship to work. So it is very important to identify people that are going to actually help you achieve your goals on a personal level and also on your professional level. Network with those people and develop or build that strong network. Believe you me, when you develop a good and strong network, things are going to work for good for you. Things are going to become easy in your life because this network that you've created is a strong support system that is going to help you strive and is going to help you withstand the pressures of this world. So there you have it. I've talked about communication and relationship. This is a very, very important fundamental of personal growth. And to achieve its effectiveness, it is very important that you take note of the four strategies that I've talked about. Be someone who's going to active listen, be someone who's going to communicate clearly, be someone who's going to resolve conflicts, and be someone who's going to develop good networks. See you in the next video where I'm going to be sharing with you on on other fundamental of personal development, and this is wealth. See you in the next video. I hope you find this video beneficial and uh, and motivating. So use your energy to create. Choose positivity today, tomorrow, and always. God bless you.